Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening Canning Recipes. A little bit of everything. They're coming up. Some things are coming up in here because we need more room. We're ready now to get going with our fall and winter garden. We think we're going to go ahead and leave the okra up a little bit longer, but we did. My in the middle of the night concerns. We did go ahead and pull up some of those pumpkins that were exhibiting the heavy powdery mildew. And the reason why is because they were taking up a huge amount of space in here. And guys, we just didn't really feel like we were going to get the yield that was going to make any kind of difference for us, where we think getting our brassicas in, and our cabbages, our cauliflowers, our broccolis, some more onions, lettuces, arugulas, all of our cool weather plants. We really feel like we need to get in here and get going. Another thing, or other things that are coming up, are the tomato plants. You can see they started to bud out a little bit, but guys, we are at the beginning of October, and I really think that we're probably going to have an early freeze this year, so I don't think that leaving these in the ground is going to be productive for us to generate any kind of tomatoes on time. But what I have done is I've gone and started some more black crem seeds that I can put in the smaller high tunnel, and we can keep those at the right temperature all winter long if we're successful getting them into some bigger plants. So now I'm looking at these sweetmeat melons. There's quite a few on these vines. I think that we're going to go ahead and leave these going and see what we can get from these. So one of the lessons we learned this year is we're not going to try to keep the tomatoes going through the summer, and when they kind of start to quit producing because of the heat. We've decided that next year we're just going to start more seeds, probably sometime in May or June, and pull up the ones that start to go out and replant fresh plants so that we might have a better chance of getting some fall tomatoes next year. We wrestled with disease in here. We wrestled with insects. This is really our first, let's see, we planted in the spring last year and now fall. So this is really only our second season in this big high tunnel. So we're still learning. We're still trying to plan out and see what's best for us to do. So we've got lots of things going on in our mind about how to handle things differently in the coming spring and summer next year. So these are some of my brassicas that you guys have been watching with me. We're still seeing some insect damage, but we do think that it's improving. Greg is using a new weapon in our arsenal, and I'm going to tell you about that here in just a second. But yeah, we're still fighting them. We think it has something to do with sunlight, because since the seasons have changed, the sun is in a different direction above this high tunnel, so some of this isn't getting as much sun as it used to. So we're going to be not moving those, but putting my new plants over in this area, because we feel like that these plants need significantly more photosynthesis and sunshine to help them be prosperous and to help us fight insects. We're getting this area ready in front of the high tunnel. I'm going to try to put some beets and maybe some brassicas outside here, and maybe even some onions. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do with this area, but I want to get it planted, and we need to get it planted pretty quick. The greens in this little greenhouse seem to be doing pretty well. Again, the cool weather is helping them significantly, especially the lettuces. They like the cool weather. Yeah. And the kales, of course, are doing much better. My arugula is looking better. My bok choys are just really doing fantastic. But I do see some armyworm nibbles. Gonna have to watch that. And my cabbages and cauliflower plants are really, really loving it in here. So I'm able to control a little bit more in the container garden than I'm going to be able to control out there in the ground. But we are going to learn it, and we are going to do it, guys. So here's some of my cabbages. They're looking really, really good. Aren't these beautiful? And then this is some of the cauliflower. I have a lot more transplants to put in as soon as Greg gets that ready for me out there. Carrots are looking good. Spinach is finally starting to come in a little bit. And then my greens, my salads. I'm very impressed with my salads. So really enjoying these fresh greens. Let's come over here. See, you can see spinach is finally starting to show itself. Now this one is a little bit older and you can tell it started to try to bolt. So I'm gonna pinch these off and see if I can't make it stop. And these purple whole peas are continuing to look fantabulous. Look at the size of those pods. Those are huge. I'm gonna have to pick these today and get to shelling. But yeah, they are really looking beautiful. I'm just not sure what my yield's gonna be, guys. You may remember when I planted these, it said that these were going to get, I don't know, maybe 18 to 24 inches or something. But these actually really did vine out like many people said they would. They have vined out like a vining bean. So beets are finally starting to show themselves. I'm hoping that they thicken up a little bit more. I'm watching them really closely because we are still getting warm during the day. The nights are wonderful, but being warm during the day, I think sometimes is inhibiting them. But boy, we are fighting to get them going. So this, my friends, is a new weapon in our arsenal. It is called the EM1 microbial inoculant. Now they make this for your plants and for your garden and for your compost bins, but they also make for human consumption. And we're going to talk about the difference in both of these. So EM stands for effective microorganisms. And the one that you use for your plants and your soil or in your compost bin and maybe cleaning out your chicken coop, cleaning out your cow stalls, your horse stalls, this is the one that you would use. This is certified organic, so if you're organic gardening, you can go ahead and use this. It is OMRI certified. It is USDA certified bio-based product, and it is made right here in Texas. So we have started using this it's a foliar spray, or you can use it in your roots to water your plants. And again, you can use it to clean out your stalls, your chicken coops, litter boxes. You can spray it on your pets if your pets have an odor. Guys, this is really kind of an all-around great thing to have in your arsenal. And what we're using it for is a foliar spray right now to help fight our aphids and to help fight the armyworms as well. Because what this does is it helps your plants, if they have excess nitrogen or nitrates, it goes ahead and helps them convert it to amino acids. So your plants aren't working as hard to do that, which is attracting like the spider mites and the aphids. And that's been a big problem for us, as you all know. So this helps your plants alleviate that step and gives them a little break, and it helps them to absorb it into their root system, into their leaves. And not only that, but when you eat your plants, then you are getting this same lactobacillus casei. It's going into your body as well, and it's giving you more nutritionally rich fruits and vegetables when you're using this. There are lots of studies going on, and it's doing way more, guys, than I can tell you about right now. And we're still in the process of testing this, but lots of studies about this and just how beneficial it is to your compost piles, to your plants, to your soil. So you might want to go check this out and read about it on their website. Now, we are an affiliate. I did go ahead and get an affiliate link, and I do not want to show affiliate links or be an affiliate of things I don't believe in. The only other product that we are an affiliate with is the Harvest Right freeze dryers, and many of you know that. And I'm going to put my affiliate link down below in this because we do believe in this, and we are seeing results, and we expect to see many more results on just helping us to better feed our plants, better fight insect pressure, environmental pressure, and help our plants be more nutritionally rich. So this is the Pro EM1, and this is for human consumption. Greg and I have been taking this now for about 2 weeks. You take about a tablespoon a day in water or fruit juice. And the first time we took it, it says that for daily maintenance, take 1 tablespoon per day. And if you experience a little bit of discomfort, then back off and then build back up. So I only felt some discomfort the very first day I used this, guys, and I felt it working in my gut almost instantly. This is a truly live, fermented probiotic. So many diseases in our body starts in our colon, starts in our intestinal tract. And this is giving us the probiotics that we need to fight off certain diseases and certain viruses. And I do know that one of the gentlemen that uses this has Crohn's disease, and he is using it for that. I'm not a doctor, guys. This is something you're going to have to look into yourself. So that's going to be my disclaimer. But anyway, so we started taking this, and we instantly got an energy boost. It did boost our energy quite a bit. Greg said he even felt a little lightheaded, so he backed off of it. But I'll tell you, the one thing that this has been doing for me is I have chronic heartburn and have my entire life. I occasionally have to take the omeprazole, and I don't have to take them every day. But since I've been taking this, I've not taken the omeprazole, and I am noticing that my heartburn, my chronic heartburn, is going away. And I really think that this is helping my gut, and it's helping me digest my food quicker. And it says that you do need to take this with food. But we're really impressed with these products. So you can see here that it is raw and naturally fermented. It is a liquid probiotic supplement. And let me turn it around here. And you can see organic acids, naturally occurring vitamins, trace minerals. Talks about the daily maintenance. Terraganics. It is made in Rusk, Texas. And here is some of the other supplement facts. I know that many off-gridders have composting toilets. This EM1 would be fantastic for your composting toilet. It says that it removes odors, and it helps break down the solids and the odors and the smell into a better absorbed form. Another thing that we have gotten from the Terraganics group is Bokashi, and many of you may have heard about this. I've seen some videos out there that have been out there for several years, but it's not taking hold. And this is part of the regenerative soil, the regenerative gardening that we're trying to do to get away from commercial brands. And so far, we have stayed away from commercial fertilizers, and we have gone to organic and natural fertilizers. And this is one of those that can help you with your organic composting. You can take this and sprinkle it in your compost bin as well. You can sprinkle it on leaves, and it just helps it to break down and your compost much quicker, and it helps with the unpleasant odors that your composting pile sometimes can have. So this EM1, again, helps your plant to process the nitrogen, nitrates, helps convert them into amino acids without stressing your plant. It also helps the sugars of the plant. I believe it helps the sugars convert to the CO2, which our plants do need. So you guys might want to start doing some investigating on this. We're going to do some more videos and as we work with this to explain to you what we're seeing. But we are seeing very beneficial results with both our plants and with our bodies using the human consumption Pro EM1. If you go to their website and use our affiliate link, you'll also see that they have an in-home composting bucket. It looks like it's a 5-gallon bucket system that you use with these EM solutions, and it breaks it down in your house much, much quicker than in your compost pile. So I got to get back to planting, and I'm also going through my pantry and getting some things cleaned out in there and getting prepared for our winter, and getting ready to maybe can up some of our fall harvest. So I'm making room and getting it cleaned out and inspecting my canned goods that I have back there. And I do want to say, guys, that I came across some pickles I had canned back in 2017 that were kind of in the back shame on me for not doing FIFO, first in, first out. But anyway, I want to tell you that the acid and the vinegar from the pickles, not only were the pickles pretty soggy, so I got rid of them, but on the lid of those canning jars was pretty eaten up, pretty bad. So you might want to check into that and make sure that you don't have some pickles that have been on the shelf a long time, because chances are they're probably mushy, and I bet your lid, I bet the acidic components or the acidic compound or the acidic vinegar is eating the lids of your jars. So check those out. And I did load up my dishwasher with lots of jars yesterday and got them all cleaned up, so now it looks like I'm set for a while. I just need to get some lids and some bands. So anyway, wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on and what we're doing, and this new product that we're using that you might want to add to your arsenal. I hope you do at least go check it out and see the benefits of using these effective microorganisms. Take care. God bless. We'll see you soon.